Hello, welcome back to the Both Pod, episode 14. It is March 4th. It is March 4th, coming to you guys from the crib here at Nampa. We're a couple weeks out from spring break, so we're really excited to get some time off. And we've just been chugging along. The boys had a busy weekend, so we're going to get into that. We'll start with you first. Big trip to Cali.
Yep.
Couple big games for the lacrosse team. Take us through it.
All right. Well, we went down to San Diego to play UC San Diego, which was a number 10 ranked team, and then California. I think it's California State San Marcos or something like that. Played them too, and they were ranked number 9. We beat UC San Diego 15-14. So that was first off was just a really big win for us because we were ranked 20. So that was awesome. And then we went on and played on Saturday, San Marcos, which we unfortunately lost. But that was a whole. That's just it sucked. The refs were really biased towards San Marcos. They knew like all the players by name. So many. I think we didn't. Let me think. We maybe had like 2 flags thrown like in our favor, and that was it. And they wouldn't call false starts, or it was just a whole crock of shit, pretty much. But our ranking, we moved up to 14, which is awesome. And this week coming up is PLU, so that'll be easy sweep.
Is that on the road or is that here?
No, that'll be here. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. So like in lacrosse with those close games, obviously you win by 1 and then you turn around and you lose by 1. Take us through, like, obviously in basketball, you have like the last second shot, or football, you have like the last play. What's kind of the rule in lacrosse? Like as soon as the buzzer goes off, game over?
Ball needs to, it's pretty much like basketball. The ball needs to be out of your stick, like before the buzzer goes.
Okay.
So you can score the last like, barely any seconds left, and you can win.
So I read that in the second game you guys lost, they scored with like 40 seconds left.
Yeah.
What did the last like ensuing possession look like?
Honestly, if I remember right, it wasn't good. I'm pretty sure we won the faceoff, brought it down to our offense, and then we just had some bad passes, and like the last pass to get to somebody with enough time for them to rip it, I'm pretty sure it sailed. Yeah. So it was bad, but we played really good.
That's good.
Yeah,
step in the
and it was cool. I got to see one of my friends, Ryan Simmons. Shout out Ryan. He is a baller. He's number 1 on San Marcos.
Damn.
I played club with him. He's a really cool guy. So it's cool to catch up with him.
No, that's sick. Yeah. And obviously, like going down to California, the weather way nicer than it is
here. Yes.
I bet that was amazing.
Oh, dude, it was so nice. I woke up and it was like 65 out. It was beautiful. Except on Saturday, it was just pouring down rain. That sucked. But it was sunny for our game. But
nice.
And then coming back, like we were landing. I look outside, it's just white. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me right now. It was sad.
Yeah, the weather, it's been cold here. I mean, last week was pretty sunny, clear, but the snow is back this morning. It's supposed to be messy all week, which is just super exciting as someone who always has to practice outside. But yeah, we're going down to California for spring break, and honestly, I'm counting down the days. I'm just ready to be in some warm weather, just have a good time, take my mind off of school. But yeah, I was in pretty much the opposite climate this weekend. Took a little trip to Linfield, Oregon for our first outdoor meet of the year. First night, some of the guys ran the 10K, which for those of you who don't know, it's 6 miles on a track. So we're out there encouraging them, but it's dumping rain. So obviously not ideal conditions, but the guys...
And that's got to be boring too, running 6 miles in the rain.
Yeah, I mean, it was somewhat exciting. Like the guys were evened out, like to the point where they were coming in like every 15, 20 seconds or whatnot. And so it was just fun encouraging them. Brody, shout out Brody Kimball. He broke the school record in the 10K, which was awesome to see.
Shout out Brody.
He's had a rough couple weeks, just going through some personal battles, but he's our captain, and it was really fun to just watch him go out there and ball. Asher, Aaron, same thing with them. They performed really well, both PRs. And even our coach, he ran the 10K, which
What?
is sick. Yeah,
You can do that?
yeah. He still runs.
That's
And he's like
awesome.
legit. And he graduated from Linfield a long time ago. Sorry, coach. But he runs in his like Linfield singlet that he wore in college, or maybe it's not the same one,
Bro.
but it's like an alumni singlet, and it's pretty funny. Like, and he runs well. Like, he's a good runner.
But he ran the. Bro.
It was so
What's his
funny.
name?
Mitchell, Coach Mitchell.
Coach Mitchell, you need to figure it out. If you're watching this, figure it out. All
I
right.
mean, the dude's a baller though. He was cruising.
That's pretty cool. He still
It's
runs.
fun to watch him run. And then the next day, turned around, had my family there, which was good. Didn't really get to see them much, but you know, I was covering my heart and thinking about them, you know, on the track and whatnot. And you know, wind was blowing, probably 15, 20 mile per hour gusts going through.
Dang.
You know, just one of those typical Oregon storms.
Yeah.
And then also pouring.
Yeah,
Damn, bro, you
sorry.
good?
There we go.
There you go.
There's
Get it
some
out.
on there.
Get it out.
Yeah.
But yeah, we woke up. It was snowing, and then it started raining sideways, and it was kind of just rotating like that throughout the day. And 1500, me and my boy Ian ran the 15, and it was an okay race. Ian clocked in at 4:02. I came in at 4:08. We are both capable of breaking the 4 flat barrier. So
The conditions just were
conditions
terrible.
just weren't great. And then turn around, run the 800, which I think is, you know, maybe my best event. But just didn't have it that day. I think it's hard, not only doing the 15 and the 8, but also in those conditions. It was just tough. You got the wind blowing in your
Yeah.
face down the stretch, and it was a tough day. But nevertheless, it was good to just go out there and kind of kick the dust off a little bit from a couple weeks ago. And so just got to keep learning, keep growing. Our next meet is actually at Hayward Field in
Oh,
Eugene.
yeah.
So
So
for
sick.
that, get to see the family, get to run at one of the greatest venues in the whole world of track and field, and then straight from there to Cali, which is going to be good, and then we come back and we're in the home stretch. So we'll get into our first real segment, which is talking ball.
Mhm.
Kind of a dead spot right now.
Yeah.
Not much going on. NFL Combine just happened,
Yup.
and we have a new 40-yard dash record. Xavier Worthy
Baller.
from Texas, horns down.
Mhm.
We're going to 4.21 beat John Ross's record,
Mhm.
which is
It's
a little
insane.
heartbreaking. John Ross, my guy, Husky grad. But no, dude, Xavier Worthy, that's quick. That's moving. But
Yeah.
I read something because there's also the indoor world championships going on,
Mhm.
and they have the 60-meter dash. And the difference between like track speed and football speed is like insane because 4.21, like that's the NFL Combine record.
Yeah.
There's definitely guys I would imagine that could go sub 4, like
Oh,
track
oh,
guys
yeah,
that could
for
go
sure.
sub 4. So just the difference in speed is really insane. Like you see NFL guys calling out, "Oh, like I'll race you!" Like
Yeah. Like I saw, didn't DK Metcalf
yeah,
do something like that, and he got
yeah,
smoked?
and he like held his ground, but he was also running against like amateurs. Like he wasn't running against
Yeah.
the best of the best. Like those guys are on a different level, which is insane. But yeah, like I mentioned, World Championships of track and field indoors. Really like the last major meet before the Olympics get started. We had USA won, took home 20 medals.
Damn.
Pretty sure second place had like 7.
Oh my gosh,
So-
that's sick.
Dominated. Everyone did well. We went first and second in the 60-meter hurdles. And distance guys looked really good all around. Had some pole vaulters. Run a little bit, throw a little bit, jump a little bit. Just whole shebang. USA on top. What else we got?
We got.
March Madness.
Oh yeah, coming up.
March is here. You got any predictions so far? It's going to be a mess this year.
No. I don't know anything about college basketball, so I'll probably just go with my gut and just fill out the bracket and just
It's always the way to do it.
yeah. I don't know. Like I think last time I did it had Arkansas going all the way and winning it. I don't know.
Who knows?
I
Yeah.
don't freaking
I
know.
think this year, like
I don't
anyone
know.
has a shot. It's been a mess.
Oh, Caitlin Clark.
Caitlin Clark, baller, dude.
Uh-huh.
She's an absolute hooper. Broke the NCAA all-time scoring record, previously held by Pete Maravich, I think it was.
Yeah.
Shout out Pistol Pete. Like, no, dude, she's legit, and like I haven't been able to watch a ton of basketball in general, but she's always obviously all over social media,
Yeah.
and every time I see a clip, like it's just like damn, like that's insane. like there have been good girl basketball players before, or great girl basketball players, I should say. Like UConn had all those teams, but she's just on a different level. Like you just look at the way she plays. And she's just so smooth, and like she can shoot it from anywhere.
Yeah, like she's pulling up the logo.
I know.
Like it's nothing.
No, she's legit. So shout out Caitlin Clark. She's a dog. But yeah, it's kind of a dead area.
Also, Jason Kelsey just retired.
Kelsey retired.
Yeah.
Shout out.
We all knew he was going to retire, so
Yeah,
it's not like it's not like huge news, but
yeah, still sad. I think he's
sad.
One of the more likable guys in the NFL.
Oh yeah,
really hard not.
I like him more than Travis.
Yeah, no doubt,
easily.
No doubt. But yeah, man, it's
Yeah,
NFL offseason. Yeah, it's kind of dead. NBA's starting to pick up a little bit. Playoffs are around the corner, but we still got a ways to go until then. But luckily, this segment that we're rolling into right now is going to be a little bit more lively. They introduced this one in the last episode. It's called Draft That Topic. And we kind of talked about it a little bit. Figured it out. We had some people throw in their requests, so we appreciate you for that. And I think we're going to go with, you said when you guys talked about who you'd want to take you to take over a castle?
Yeah, my mom. she said 5 people you'd want to help you storm a castle.
Okay.
Let's set some guidelines here.
Okay.
So, are we talking real people or cartoons and fictional stuff involved?
Let's go real people.
Real people. Okay.
5 people to overthrow a castle.
Okay.
All right. You want to rock it off? Who goes first?
Yeah.
All right. Just one.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
All right. There you go. First pick. All right. Okay. Number 1 overall pick. First person I want to take over a castle. Give me John Jones.
Oh man, that's a really good pick.
I mean, John, I feel like he, big guy, big body. He's just going to be able to get in there and do what he wants. It's going to take at least 6 to 7 nights to take him out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, so that's a really good pick actually. My first pick. I mean, castles have some strong gates, right?
True. You didn't have something to follow.
I got this. One of the strongest men in the world.
Ooh,
Eddie Hall.
Eddie Hall.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty good. That is a good
big man right there.
That is a big dude. Okay. My second pick. I think I'm gonna stay in the MMA realm.
Okay.
I'm gonna get a guy that's tiny that can sneak in. Maybe like crawl through the gutters and get in that way.
Okay.
Mighty Mouse.
Demetrius
Johnson.
Yeah, that's also.
Really and like pick. If he gets caught, he can still scrap it out with someone, no doubt.
Okay, that's a good one. Okay, are we kind of people that are dead?
Yeah, you can take it.
Okay.
Deceased person.
Okay, so let me think here.
What was that?
I don't know. Okay. I just got done watching Vikings. Okay. I need somebody who's going to be able to formulate a plan, but also be able to kill people.
Ooh.
Ragnar Lothbrok. Okay. If people who don't know, he's actually real, but he's a very famous Viking who was one of the first Vikings, or was the first Viking to sail west and sack a whole bunch of Saxons and stuff. So
good.
Ragnar Lothbrok.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna stay on that trail, not the Viking trail, but the Killer Trail, based off a show that I have been watching.
All right.
The
Aaron
Dynasty.
Hernandez.
Sure enough.
No way.
That's who I was gonna pick.
That is crazy.
Give me Aaron Hernandez. I'm pretty sure. I don't remember what our topic was last week, but I feel like I did take him.
Oh my gosh, that is crazy.
But no, dude. I mean, the guy is literally a killer. Like, he just knows how to get it done, dude.
Okay.
No doubt.
All right, we're going with killers. Okay, let me think.
Okay. You go Jeffrey Dahmer.
No, he's just creepy. He's just creepy guy. Man, this is hard one.
It's really thinking about it here.
Yeah, because I'm really blanking right now.
While he's thinking, I'm gonna have time to shout out our sponsors rather. Northwest Physical Therapy. Shout out Danny Barra and his staff for all the work they do. Kind of just stalling here so my man Isaac can actually process his thoughts. But obviously, we want to give a huge shout out for them for donating money to the podcast and supporting us. We're just two college kids in a dorm trying to do our thing and maybe have a little bit of fun with it. So thank you guys for listening. And shout out to Northwest Physical Therapy. Be sure to go there for all your needs. All right, dude, that was like 30 seconds.
Dude, I'm totally blanking right now. Hold on. Just keep yapping about something.
Okay. Fun fact.
Talk about your Dynasty show or whatever.
Isaac was snoring in his sleep last night. Really
Man.
bad. Grizzly bear level.
It was that
snoring.
bad.
I put my AirPods in.
I'm so sorry, dude. I'm really sorry. Dude. Alexander the Great.
Alexander the Great.
There we go.
Big time pick.
Yeah, I just had to really get through because I literally couldn't think of one name. I kept thinking of my family. So that was weird.
It is a little strange.
Yeah, all right, so there we go. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to go completely off the beaten path here.
Mhm.
No one is going to think of this. This is like my secret weapon, okay?
Yeah, okay. Here we go.
I'm going to go female.
Okay.
Margot Robbie. Now
What?
hear me out. When I roll up with John Jones, Demetrius Johnson, and Aaron Hernandez so far, and Margot Robbie's in there, all jaws drop into the floor. They're going to be so distracted
She's a diversion.
by her hotness that
Okay.
everyone else is going to be able to do their thing.
That's
Like, if Margot Robbie's just out here flirting, hitting on all these knights and everyone guarding the castle, like, we're set.
that's pretty good. I will say that's a pretty solid pick. Good tactics right
Gotta
there.
have some strategy.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Kind of random here, but I need somebody to if Eddie Hall can't get through the gate, I'm sure he will, but I need somebody to get over the wall or to at least throw some guys over there.
Yeah.
Yao Ming. Yao Ming.
Wow, what a
Yep.
pick.
Yep.
You kind of got like the beefier lineup. You're going like strength.
Like I'm killing people. We're killing.
You're going just like brutal force. Like they're gonna know we're here,
Yeah,
and
we're
you're just not gonna be able to stop it.
exactly. I mean,
Alright.
who's gonna get through Eddie Hall and Yao Ming? Are you
Right.
kidding me?
Right. Okay. It's my last pick here.
Gotta make it a good one.
I got two just real straight up killers: John Jones, Aaron Hernandez, Demetrius Johnson, sneaky, Margot Robbie. She's the beauty of the bunch. And last pick here, I gotta go. I feel like I gotta get someone with like. Let me think here. This is gonna be interesting. It's gonna take me a minute, I think. Man, who? Ugh. This is tough. This is really tough. I don't really know, like, I'm trying to think someone from like a war, major war
Yeah.
that I would want, I kind of need some brains. I feel like everyone on my team is kind of just like,
They're just there.
they're just kind of there,
Yeah.
Okay, I need some tactics. I just need someone that can kind of be the brains behind the operation. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
Give me Oppenheimer.
Okay.
Give me
Yeah.
Oppenheimer.
Yeah. Does he get the bomb with him, or is it just Oppenheimer?
I think it's just him,
Okay.
because I don't necessarily know how much like he can do by himself, but he's gonna be able to like cook up a plan
Mhm.
that can be executed. you know?
Yeah. No, that's a good pick. That's a pretty good pick. All right. For my final pick. Let me think here. Let me think about somebody here. Man, I'm really struggling with this one.
It's tough.
It
It's a
really
tough list.
It really is, because I don't know enough historical people.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
You know, no. We're gonna. You know, I'm just gonna. Man,
Struggling here.
Yeah.
It's a struggle fest.
we're just gonna go with just another general. We just need more brains, and this guy, you know, he can scrap too. Man, I don't know. I don't know if I want to pick him now. Actually, no. No, they're fake. God. Come on, dude. I'm not doing good right now.
You can pick a fake person. I'll let you.
No. I'm not. I'm gonna stick to the rules, and I'm still gonna beat your team. All right.
Wow.
Yeah.
We'll see about that.
All right. I'm just gonna go with another heavy hitter now.
Okay.
All right, Brock Lesnar.
Brock
I'm just
Lesnar.
yeah.
Okay. All right. So we kind of have a smarts versus strength lineup here. Well, not completely, but my lineup: John Jones, Demetrius Johnson, Aaron Hernandez, Margot Robbie, and Oppenheimer versus Isaac's team, the Brutes: Eddie Hall, Ragnar Lothbrok, Alexander the Great, Yao Ming, and Brock Lesnar. Let us know in the comments who you think is overtaking the castle, or whose team you think is better.
I'll say right now it's gonna be me.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think your team is pretty good. I think I'll
Solid.
give you this week. Last time was all me. This time I'll give it to you
easily.
Shout out to everyone for giving us their opinions. We forgot to post a little poll on there, but we will be sure to do that next time.
Yes.
We'll get into our next segment that I just. Oh, there we go. Now I remember.
Yep.
Advice you didn't ask
There we
for.
go.
Advice you didn't ask for. Do you have something, or do you want me to start?
I do actually.
Okay.
That's right.
Ooh, wow. You're cooking up last
Yeah.
couple weeks. You're ready
What
to
can I
rock.
say? All right.
All right.
This one is a little simpler, and obviously I don't do this, but I need to work on it. Be organized. I mean, if you could see my side of the room right now, it is terrible, and it really stresses me out. Like when I have stuff at least relatively clean and organized, I feel like I just feel less stressed out because like I know where everything is. I'm not messy and crowded, so be organized. Actually, and my mom just sent me this like book. Well, it's like a notebook. You can like write down stuff like goals, what you need to do in a day. It kind of helps you
It's good stuff. Yeah.
budget your time. So be organized.
Nice. No, I think that's good. My advice you didn't ask for. I've really been trying to think about something all day today that I could cook up. I'm gonna keep it on the simple side too, and I'm just gonna say, give it your all at everything you do. I think that's very cliche and just very, people hear that a lot, like, oh, give it your best. But I really think if you dive down deeper into that, people have like a standard of like what they think is their best, and then I think there's like another level to that.
Oh yeah.
Especially as a runner, there's like, okay, I'm tired, and then there's like, I'm crawling to get across the finish line. And I think like, especially in racing, you really just have to believe in yourself. And I mean, you're gonna be tired, you're gonna be breathing heavy, but there is like a different gear that I think a lot of people have to hit. And I've struggled with this at times as well, where it's like, oh, I just don't have it. Like, I'm tired, whatever. Like I just don't have the pop in my legs or the turnover. And so I think really just being able to like tap into that component of your brain that tells you like, I will do anything it takes to get this done, whether it's sport, academics, your job, like no matter what, like go in there with the mentality of I will die doing this. And it doesn't have to be that intense, but I do think like people say they're trying their best, but if they're really able to like take a step back and reevaluate, then they're probably not. Like they could give something more.
Yeah.
And so that's just something that I've been thinking about a lot lately. So that is my advice to you guys that you did not ask for.
Very
so
nice.
do with that as you will. I wanted to touch on this before we, probably depart. But I've been seeing a lot of Jake from State Farm commercials.
Okay.
And, he's a big celebrity. Everyone knows Jake from State Farm. But I want to bring some attention with our large audience that we have. I want to bring some attention to the real Jake from State Farm.
Yeah, for
Because
real.
I always see this guy, the light-skinned dude, whatever. I'm not trying to make it a thing about race. He is light-skinned. And I always just see him, everyone's like, oh, yeah, that's Jake from State Farm, But the real Jake from State Farm, as I recall,
He was
like
wearing khakis.
Yeah, wearing khakis, kind of like fat, chubby, Peter Griffin looking.
Yeah, Peter
kinda
Griffin
guy.
kind of build. Yeah.
I just want to give him a shout out. I've been thinking about him all week.
What? Why are you thinking about him all week?
Because I just saw a post like he was at the Jake from State Farm now was at Caitlin Clark's game. She broke the record, right?
Mhm.
And I was like, oh yeah, that's Jake from State Farm. And I'm going through the comments. I'm like, I can't be the only one who remembers the real Jake from State Farm.
You know, I bet the real Jake from State Farm, he has to be pissed
yeah
that he's not the Jake from State Farm anymore. Like
Absolutely.
the new guy is huge. He's probably like, well, what? I was literally Jake from State Farm, and now he's probably just chilling, doing whatever he does
yeah,
now.
probably works at 9 to 5.
Yeah, he's not. Yeah, he's like
Yeah,
he missed out on
dude.
being a celebrity.
Yeah, like that's so frustrating. So now they put this new guy in here who does a fine job, but I just want the OG Jake from State Farm.
Yeah.
I feel like people just try and do too much with it. Like, keep it simple, man.
I think that'd be a legendary crossover.
It would
Somehow both Jakes made an appearance together.
Yeah.
Like Jakes of the multiverse.
Yeah. I mean, with how stupid their commercials are, there's no reason you can't get like a flashback.
That would be
I
funny.
don't know.
Yeah. Or Jake from State
Or
Farm.
maybe like OG Jake from State Farm meets a woman and like a backstory, like Jake from State Farm met a woman and they made
Jake from State Farm.
the new Jake from State
Now
Farm.
that would be awesome.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Instead of putting freaking Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, that was really random.
Yeah, that is weird. Oh well.
Well, that's a really random thing to talk about.
It's just been on my mind, dude. Like all week.
I'm glad you're thinking about him. I
Mhm.
don't know what to do with
No
that, to
doubt.
be honest.
Yeah, well, we're about 2 weeks from spring break and about 7 weeks from school being out. So we're closer.
It's going to go quick, though.
We've been farther away.
We have.
We're getting closer by the day. So really looking forward to just getting a break. Hoping to finish out this year strong. We've learned a lot. We've done a lot.
Yeah.
So just looking to keep things moving, keep living life. This is really the last part of our lives where we have not a lot of freedom, but less responsibility.
Yeah, only a few years left of that.
So yeah, it'll be interesting to see where this journey takes us. But luckily, we have this podcast where we can take all you guys with us. So be sure to like, subscribe,
Click the bell, get
yeah,
notifications.
and we're probably gonna do a live stream. We'll do a live stream before we leave for the summer. We'll
Yes.
promise you guys that, and hopefully get a giveaway coming
Yeah,
up here soon.
we gotta get that
We
going.
gotta get on that.
So keep your ears peeled for
that's
that.
right. That's right. Well, that's all
Well,
I have.
Also, this is random, but I want to shout out my coach Audie.
Shout out Coach Audie.
He watches all of our videos and podcasts and stuff. He actually has notifications on.
Oh, yeah.
So pretty cool. Shout
we
out
need
Coach
more of
Audie.
you guys to be like Coach Audie.
Yeah. So thank you, Coach Audie.
Shout out.
That's all I got.
That's all you got.
Yeah.
All right, that's gonna wrap it up here for episode 14. It is March and the end is near. Thank you,
It is
everyone, for tuning in.